Nothing beats a good everyday car. Well, akala naman natin, no, nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday. But you know what? This is the all-new Suzuki Dzire Hybrid. Now, on its fourth generation, it looks classy, elegant, but also it's capable with a lot of things. Hi friends, my name is Makoy Dubs and welcome to another episode of Clutch. And in this video, we're going to drive the ultra-efficient Suzuki Dzire Hybrid. Suzuki is well known for making reliable but also simple vehicles. Not over the top, just right. Kumbaga sa kape tamang timpla. Teka, parang pang Suzuki Espresso yata yon. Let's focus dito sa Dzire Hybrid because this is all new and on its fourth generation na. This time, it looks classy and elegant. The notchback design complements well with the overall look of the car. I like the front grille that also exudes presence and respect. Makikita mo talaga yung progressive styling. You have 6 multi-LED reflectors light dito sa kanyang harapan, kaya no need to change the bulb. Here inside the all-new Suzuki Dzire Hybrid, it looks simple, elegant, but also straightforward. Well, of course, one of the changes na manonotice mo dito is the 9-inch infotainment screen with an all-new interface that's easy to navigate, easy to use, and easy to understand. But also, you are going to love the presence of buttons dito, lalo na if you want to control your aircon. Automatic na rin ang aircon natin. I like the design of this one. Mas nakaka-add ng pagka-elegante nga rito. Push start button for the engine start-stop. Now, the instrument cluster display or gauge cluster display, it's easy to understand and it's not intimidating at all. I mean, it's very straightforward, di ba? Suzuki is well known in making very simple but also can do it all vehicles. But what you're going to like with the Dzire Hybrid is meron siyang parking sensor. I mean, for this kind of a car, meron siyang parking sensor. But alam mo na, pwede mo ring i-off dito yung iyong auto start-stop. Ako pinapatay ko yan eh. Pero if you want to save more on gasoline, pwede mo siyang buksan lang or iwan mo siyang nakabukas. Alright, now here on the inserts, inserts, or di kaya sabihin na natin spasyo, you have 2 cup holders dito, you have a 12-volt socket, and also a USB port. It's not USB-C, but you know, the typical USB-A port. Mechanical handbrake. I like mechanical handbrakes. But also, syempre, this is now a CVT. Gun is the AGS. So, meron ka ditong Prindle. Automatic windows, I love. Pero syempre, ang automatic dito lang sa driver's side. Now, for the door locks, it's not speed sensing. So, ikaw mismo ang maglalak niyan. So, do not forget that if you're going to own one. Now, of course, you have a hard plastic here. Pero kasi, para naman sa akin, nakaka-add ng style yung ganitong kulay nung kanyang door panel. Now, for the seats, it's comfortable. I like the bolster of the seats. Well, of course, this is a subcompact notchback sedan. Of course, you are going to expect some materials na alam mo namang hindi tinipid pero meron pa rin ibubuga, hindi ba? Now, for your rear view mirror, ito ay ikaw mismo ang mag-a-adjust for the dimming. It's not auto dimming. Ngayon, kung gusto mo palitan ng LED to, pwede rin, di ba? Kung mahilig kang mag-modify. Now, umupo tayo sa likod. Para sa isang malaking bulas na bading, because I stand 5'11", siguro mapapaisip kayo, no? Kasya ba ako? Well, oo naman. Diba? Komportable and maganda rin naman ang aking legroom. Pero ito ay mauusog pa because this is my normal driving position. Sabi ko sa inyo ang Dzire Hybrid, hindi tinipid. Okay? Meron kang aircon vents dito which is very helpful every day kung meron kang ipasahero na isasakay sa likuran. Meron ka ring dalawang USB ports dito. Okay. Meron akong natutunan ngayon. So, meron ka ritong USB-A at meron ka ring USB-C port dito. So, if you're going to charge your phone, all you have to do is to have a USB-C cord. Tapos, dito mo na siya isasaksak. Now, of course, pwede mo rin namang i-adjust to. Okay, pakita ko sa inyo. Mataas yan. Na-adjust. Ito na yung pinakamataas niya. No, matataasan pa pala. Ayan. So, lalo na kung gusto mo matulog, merong suporta, di ba? Para sa mga mahilig mag-drive-thru, meron kang cup holder dito, di ba? Swabe! Now, the only downside kapag ganito yung kulay ng upuan mo, no, na cream or light brown, you have to clean it always. Kaya sa mga pasahero nyo na mahilig kumain ng mga saucy or let's say mga masesebo, konting ingat, okay? Kahit cute ang size ng Dzire Hybrid, hindi ka rin naman titipirin dito sa trunk space because this is almost 390 liters of capacity. I am thinking parang pwede ka rito maglagay ng isang pang 25 kilo na maleta and then pwedeng yung overhead na maleta. Tapos parang ang ganda kung may 1 billion sa loob. Charot lang. Kala nyo Pero pinapakita namin sa inyo kung ano yung pwedeng yung malagay sa likod. Tulad yan. Kaya meron kayong bag na nakikita sa loob. Diba? The Suzuki Dzire Hybrid is powered by a 1.2-liter inline 3-cylinder engine that is mated to a CVT and drives the front wheels. It produces about 80 horsepower and 111 Newton meters of torque. Yun yung laging sinasabi ng mga host, diba, sa party. Alright. So we're driving the Suzuki Dzire Hybrid. Again, this is the all-new 4th generation Suzuki Dzire. Now, what I've noticed with my initial driving impression is that, of course, wala na yung kanyang AGS transmission. This is now replaced with a CVT. So the first thing that I've noticed is mas smooth na siya i-drive because of the CVT, but also the perfect combination of a hybrid and CVT, you get stellar fuel economy. Because while driving this thing for almost a week, I got around 25 to 27 kilometers per liter. So imagine, sobrang tipid niya. Sobrang tipid, nakakatuwa. Lalo na kung ito ang magiging first car mo, this is a good buy. Now for the driving, now we are on a highway dito sa walang kakupas-kupas na kalax. Okay? Well, driving this on a highway, you have to really push the car in terms of the speed, lalo na kung gusto mong ma-achieve agad yung 100 kilometers per hour na speed limit. Don't blame the driver. Don't blame the car. Because when you buy this car, you buy this for efficiency. Hindi ka naman bumili ng ng Suzuki Swift Sport, 'di ba? This is a Dzire Hybrid. So, pag meron kang ganitong sasakyan, syempre hindi mo naman 'to babanatan palagi, 'di ba? Hindi ka naman uupak. You will drive this because you want to get good gas mileage. But at the same time, gusto mo ng reliable na daily, 'di ba? Na madaling i-maintain, mura i-maintain, but also, hindi ka ipapahiya sa features. Now, the hybrid system, I mean it's seamless. It works hand in hand with a cute electric motor dyan under the hood. But of course, it's only an assist. Pero doon mo masasabi na it works very well kasi you get really stellar fuel economy. Now, the 1.2-liter engine, it is 3-cylinder. Ano ba ang kaibahan kapag 3-cylinder kumpara sa 4-cylinder na inline? Of course, kapag 3-cylinder, it's prone to vibration. So, what Suzuki did, ito ay nakaupo sa Hardtech platform. So, definitely, in terms of refining the engine, they add a special part. Let's call it the harmonic balancer. Oo, lahat naman ng auto merong harmonic balancer. Pero what they did this time is that it is smooth for a 3-cylinder engine. Okay, talking about the NVH, tahimik sa loob. You will only hear the grunt of the engine, lalo na kung talagang tinatapakan mo ng madiin yung gasolina mo. Pero overall, driving this on a highway and city, tahimik siya. The tires are also quiet. Nakatulong din siguro yung tires doon. Now, the 15-inch tires, hindi rin naman siya dehado in terms of ground clearance because syempre, kapag meron kang ganitong subcompact sedan, hindi mo naman to idadaan din sa mga paha, lalo na madalas na magpaha ngayon. Nakakatuwa kasi 100 na yung takbo namin and the car feels stable. Hindi nanginginig yung steering wheel. It is still confident. It is still nimble. Well, thanks to the Heartech platform, talagang ginawa ng Suzuki na maganda at confident siyang i-drive. Now, in terms of the braking feel, malakas din. I think that's the benefit din when you own a hybrid vehicle. Malakas yung brakes niya. Well, that's because of nagre-regenerate siya ng energy. It juices up the battery and therefore, meron din siyang auto start stop function. So, like for example, on a traffic or stoplight, kapag ka naka-on yan, syempre kukuha siya ng energy doon sa capacitor. So in a way, makakatipid ka rin sa gas. Pero most of the time, naka-off tong sa akin eh. But I still get 24 to 27 kilometers per liter. Really, really impressive. Now, talking about the price of the Dzire Hybrid, it's almost close to 1 million pesos. Pero syempre, kung ikaw naman ay naghahanap pa rin ng nimbleness, agileness, and yung talagang driving feel ng isang sedan na kotse, it's still up to you if you want to get this car. Pero for me, like for example, the target of this car are the ones na talagang first car nila ito. Tapos gusto nila ng matipid, 'di ba? Gusto nila ng magagamit nila araw-araw na hindi sasakit yung ulo nila. The decision is yours. Thank you for watching.